Welcome to your local history research video. In this first part, we're going to be focusing on the research process and topic development. My name is Sharde. I have a master's in library and information science, and I'm the librarian incorporated into your class here to help you. I can help with research question development, how to access resources, where to find and search for those resources, including library databases and advanced Google searching. And if you have any questions at all about your research project, feel free to message me in Canvas. Overall, we're going to be focusing on the importance of creating a really good research question. I can't emphasize this enough. The types of resources you'll be searching. If you take anything away from these videos, I recommend looking at this section here. And then how to use the library guide for exploring different resources that will be helpful for historical research in this local area. Before we get started, it's important to understand that research is a process, and therefore there are different phases. A lot of the time we jump in and we just try to look for information that's going to fulfill our assignment requirement. And in the long run, that's going to take you more time because you have a lot of information to wade through. Instead, it's better to start with your topic. So start with your assignment, review it, see what the requirements are, and then do a little bit of pre-researching. This is just where you get familiar with your topic so you can find a focus within it, something that you're going to use to create a thesis statement. Once you're familiar with your topic, you can create a research question. The main question here is, why do you need a research question? And that's because your topic tends just to be a general idea of what you're looking for. There's actually not a lot of focus in it. A research question is when you take that topic and then create a researchable idea. And this is important because you need a really strong research question to have a really strong thesis. And your thesis is what is going to make a strong paper and get you that good grade. The example I'll be using in these videos is going to be about the Olmsted brothers and how they created the Spokane parks. They're very famous architectures. They do landscape architecture. They did a lot of gardens, a lot of parks in this area, including Central Park in New York. So they're very famous, and I think it's just an interesting topic that we can use as an example today. So here we have that initial topic. Now that's a broad topic. It's not very specific. I don't have a lot of direction to go with this. So I have to get familiar with my topic before I can start creating that research question and then down the road actually create my paper. To do this, I'm going to recommend that you refer to this link to our Pacific Northwest History Guide. It has a bunch of resources that are very specific to doing local history in this area. Step 1 is to go to this link here that says tertiary resources. We'll be talking about what those are a little bit more in detail later. But the main idea here is that it gives you access to a lot of background information. At this point you have a topic, but you're not an expert on that topic yet. So before you even start to really dig in with your research, go to this link and start to do things like look at Wikipedia. I would recommend going to this website here that's called HistoryLink. It's an encyclopedia for Washington State history. It can be really helpful. And just take a few minutes to take some notes and become familiar with your topic. This is an essential part of this research process, and I promise 5 minutes of doing this will save you a lot of time in the long run. Make sure that you actually write your notes down on a piece of paper, and then in the next phase we're going to take those ideas and start creating a research question. And this is going to be the question that you're trying to answer with your research. So it's going to direct the types of places you look and what information is going to be helpful for you. At this point, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to suggest you click on the next one on how to create a good research question.